Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another celebrity reading. This time it's on Britney Jean Spears, the queen of pop. She has announced, allegedly, that she is quitting the music industry and will never work in the music industry again, and she's quitting music. What the? Girl, what? What? No. So there's been rumors that Julia Michaels and Charlie XCX have been writing music for her new album. And she decided to post on Instagram saying she quit the music industry, don't believe all the rumors, and that she's a ghostwriter now and she's ghostwritten over 20 songs for people. Now, I'm not shocked that she's a ghostwriter and she's written for over 20 songs for people. It just doesn't shock me. If you're a Britney stan, you already knew she's a good writer and she does things and doesn't always request credit or uses fake names and stuff like that. We already been new. But I kind of want to see if she's actually quitting the music industry, or if she's just like having a moment, or she's just saying that, or she's hiding something. Because I've been seeing new music from her for a very long time now. And I've been right every time I predicted something new. So I'm just not super convinced. But hey, I'll do the reading and see if she decided to pull the plug on the project. Because that's definitely something Britney would do, is pull the plug on a project. So let's see. Remember, these readings are all alleged for entertainment only. And let's get started. Also, using the Britney picture of her being like, F you. Also, if you love my content, join my YouTube members. There's a $5, $10, $15 tier. You get access to exclusive cards, short times you can be reading from me. Okay. And shout out to everyone that caught my YouTube lives. I do YouTube lives now, so make sure you subscribe down below so you can see it. Okay. Is she quitting? Her, the music industry? No. Okay. I call BS, but that's fine. Okay. So she showed up as the Seven of Wands, which is the underdog. That's not shocking, right? She's always been an underdog. And that's also about wanting to prove yourself and wanting to, do what you want to do. There is still the bug in her that she wants to perform. Like the Seven of Wands would be like, I want to prove that I still got it. Like that would be like doing another Vegas residency, or like, doing some sort of performance, like at a music show or something. So there is some part of her that definitely still wants to perform. I know that she goes back and forth on Instagram. I know that she's always claiming she's not doing it anymore. I get it. But how many times do we say one thing and then change our mind? The Seven of Wands, there's that fire in her that I still see. There's just a part of her that kind of wants to do a last hurrah. She's a rebellious spirit, and the Seven of Wands is kind of like an FU to people. So it's like, okay, you really want this? I'm going to show you that I'm the queen, and then I'm done. Like, think of it like Cher's farewell tour. Like, I definitely think that there's a part of her that kind of wants one last hurrah. I will also say with the Hangman reverse, which is the music industry, they will not let her go. So if she still is under contract to create music, she will be forced to create music. There is way too much money behind a new album, a new tour, and everything like that. It's going to happen one way or the other, whether she likes it or not. And I know that kind of sucks because I've read her book and I know that she has a lot of trauma and stuff, but I don't see the music industry as being like, you need to do this. I see it more along the lines of them being like, listen, Britney, like technically you're in a contract. Technically you have to follow through with this. Technically, whatever. What's the best way we can support you in making this happen? But it has to happen. I don't see it as like you need to do this or else. I see it, even though technically they're kind of forcing her, I see it more as a negotiation process. Think of it like the United Nations negotiating how to get Britney to be comfortable doing this. The Chariot is about slow and steady progress. This means it'll be a slow and steady pace in terms of what she can do. She doesn't like traveling and all that, but if they can plop her down in Vegas or something and tour, like there definitely is there's some like, how can we work with you to get you to do this? So basically what's going on in the industry is the Tower reversed, the Wheel of Fortune upright, and the Two of Pentacles. Is Britney completely on board with like working super hard and doing all this yet? No. The Two of Pentacles is like, fuck you. I don't want to make you any money. I'm sick of you, whatever. We understand she's in that energy, right? She's still mad. We get it. But the Tower's reverse, which is about restructuring, okay? How can we restructure your career to where you're comfortable? How can we restructure this to where you're comfortable making money? How can we restructure this to where you're in charge? They're restructuring and reworking. They want to rework her contract. They want to rework what she's doing. So I really do think they're eager to work with her and make her comfortable. Right now, Britney is just defensive, which makes sense. The Wheel of Fortune is upright. It's a golden opportunity. There's way too much potential here. They're not going to let this go. Everyone's going to be freaking out, being like, oh my God, they're going to AI her voice. They're going to AI her voice. I actually don't think they will, because I think that they know that the audience is too smart, which is why they're in that negotiation process with Britney, where they will be, because they know that people are too smart. The Wheel of Fortune tells me, like, they know her fan base and they know what they're capable. I mean, Britney Spears, Britney Spears fans, we freed her from a conservatorship, okay? So it's like they know what we're capable of. They're scared of us. So I know you guys are all terrified that she's going to be AI'd and they're going to be fake videos and all this. They're afraid of us because we're crazy. And the Wheel of Fortune says that they want our money. So they know that if they half-ass it or it doesn't go well, we're not going to give them our money. They also know that we're going to pay for a tour more than we're going to pay for a song. So for them, an album and a song is a promotional tool, okay? So what are you going to promote? Hopefully a tour. They're trying to get her to tour. I'm telling you. They're trying to get her to do something like Vegas again. I promise you they are. Because they know that's where the money is and they know that's where we'll pay. So anyways, I do think that there is truth about artists coming together and writing songs for Britney's album. I do think that's true. Because the label is like, let's just see if we can entice her. Let's get people together and start writing tracks, and we'll see if we can entice her, if she likes the sound, if she gets inspired. And you guys are gonna be like, oh, they're manipulative. It's not malicious, okay? Because what they could do is be like, you owe us, you're in a contract, you're doing this or else. What they're doing is they're like, what can we do to get Britney to be inspired and feel like herself again? What can we do to get Britney to really feel like confident and alive again? They're really just trying to get her to feel her creative juices again. They're just trying to push her along. So we're actually in a good position here. This is good energy. This isn't like, oh, we're taking advantage of her. This is like, let's get Britney to feel the way she used to feel. Like, we want her to be the queen of pop. We want her to feel confident. We want her to perform. We want her to do what she loves. So they're just trying to heal that wound, which is why you're seeing her be like, I'm never going to do this again. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing. That's why you're seeing that, because she's going through the motions. Okay. Yeah. So Three of Cups, Ace of Wands reverse, and the Ace of Cups. I think that they're definitely going to try to entice her with another artist, like collabing with another artist. Very big. Ace of Wands reverse, Ace of Cups reverse, and Three of Cups. Somebody that she wanted to collab with previously and didn't. It's almost like they're trying to get that as well. Because they're like, maybe if we get her with other people, like, she'll really feel the bug again and she'll want to do it. The creative bug. Like, they're definitely trying to get. I also think that's why we saw a couple of collabs, because they're not trying to make amazing music with those. They're just trying to get her to feel like comfortable again with what she's doing. And I also think, let me see what that is. Yeah, there's the collab. But I also think, oh. Huh. There's something here about Britney causing damage to their other artists. I don't get it. Two of Cups, Temperance, and Knight of Wands reverse. Inadvertent damage caused to some of our other artists. I'm not sure if she said or did something, or she will expose other artists, but something is causing damage to other artists. King of Cups reverse, World reverse, Judgment. Causing a soured opinion of our other artists. I'm not sure if it's directly. I'm not sure if it's indirectly. I'm not sure if it's the fact that they're trying to recreate her and they can't. I'm not sure if it's her calling someone out. I'm also not sure if it's the fact that people are just still interested in her. Sometimes this will translate to like, I don't know, it might be directly. She might drag someone. Or the fans might be dragging someone. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the fans ruining some of their artists' careers because of things they said and done. Maybe there's like a gag order on talking about Britney. But what I also will say is that I also feel like because there's such an interest for Britney, they can't. It's like it hurts everything else because it's like they can't. How do I word this? She's taking up a spot. Do you know what I mean? Like nobody can fulfill. No one can fill Britney's shoes. There's no Britney right now. And there's no one like Britney. There never will be. But you know how they always try to get like, think of like K-pop. They always get someone younger and prettier and skinnier who is very similar and they make the same group 6 times. They can't do that with Britney and they've tried. And so it's almost like they have a lot of smaller artists that they're trying to push into her niche, but they can't. So it's like, she's inadvertently causing damage that way as well. It's multiple ways she's causing damage to their other artists. But it's like she's kind of cock blocking a lot of people by just existing because there's such an interest for her. I also think you know what I think it is? I think the industry will not give, you know what it is? A lot of people in the industry are pissed off at what happened to Britney. And so they're very selective with who they're going to work with and what they're going to give. I think that's another thing because I'm seeing people behind the scenes like songwriters, producers. I think there's a lot more hesitation. And I think people are simply requesting Britney or nothing. I'm seeing a lot of that. Like Lover's Card, 4 of Cups, and 7 of Pentacles is like, I'm not giving you this song and you're going to give it to any artist. I'm giving you these bangers, and if you don't give them to Britney, they're not going to anyone. Like, that's what I'm seeing. There is a very big push in this industry for Britney to be successful again from a lot of people behind the scenes. And that's why there's a lot of pressure on the artist because they're like, you either give this to Britney or it's going to no one. And I'm going to keep giving you shit and it only can go to Britney. Like, it's weird. There's like this like obsession and like this push for Britney. And the only person that's preventing it is Britney herself, which is why they're trying to get her to like do it again. Cause like, look, girl, like you're hurting us. Like we need you to do this. Do you want to know what it is? And I'm going to tell you what it is. It has nothing to do with the songs being successful and topping the charts. They know that it's not as easy to top the charts for someone who's had a career this long, right? That's not what they're looking for. They're looking for impact. 6 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles tells me you put your best projects into a Britney Spears project, or you put your best music or whatever talent into a Britney Spears project, and every single other artist is inspired by it and wants to work with you. The impact that Britney has on the industry is what people are interested in. When you're on a Britney project, other people are like, I want to be on that. I want you to work with you. Oh my God, I love that song. Other artists that are really popular right now will be listening and paying attention and be like, oh, I want to work with that producer. That sounds so cool. That's what it is. So it's like she's a very important cog in the machine. And she might be hesitant and resistant towards that, but she still is. So it's quite interesting the impact she's having on the industry still to this day. It's probably because she doesn't like take songwriting credits. She makes sure people are paid fairly. She's not like slap my name on it, and she works very efficiently. And her sound is something that nobody has been able to mimic for years. So it seems like there's something there. And I also think Ace of Pentacles, like I said, they know that the money isn't touring for her. 6 of Swords. So. And licensing, right? Putting her name on things, merch, shit like that. 10 of Swords reversed, High Priestess, Devil. I definitely think Britney is looking for a protege. When she said she was ghostwriting, she's not kidding. She's looking for a mini-me. She's looking for a protege to kind of be like, okay, fine. You want me to be Britney Spears. I'm done being Britney Spears. She'll be Britney Spears. I don't think it's going to work at first. So I think Britney needs to accept that if she's going to do that, she's going to have one last hurrah and then bring the girl into her space. So what she's going to need to do if she really wants to do this, I don't know if Britney will ever watch this, I doubt it. But if she does, if she really wanted to do this, she'd have to give that one last hurrah. She'd have to put that big project out, and on the project have the girl featured and then transition into that. You know, sometimes artists make their own labels and they have their own artists. I would see that, like that mentorship position. That's the only way she can kind of do it and be like, this is the new Britney, inadvertently. She can't just push that right away. It's not going to work. But I definitely agree. She wants to kind of write music for someone and have them be the next Britney. She does. And like, that's actually something she wants to do. Because I think she loves the creative process. She really loves writing. And I think she also realizes that it's more lucrative for her. The Sun, the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, it's like I can be more consistent in my routine. I can make the money that I need to make, but also be happy. Yep, someone younger, Fool. 6 of Wands, Emperor reversed. Oh, we're not there yet, Britney. I know we're not there yet. She wants us to be, but we're not there yet. I really think that Britney is going to get there, though. I really do think we're going to get something from her. I really do. I do. I see them enticing her. Because look, the Fool, the Emperor reverse, and the 6 of Wands. I see her getting a bout of inspiration from a younger artist. Like there's some young artists out here that she's so enamored by, that she's very inspired by. I just see like an artist coming up to her and giving her words of wisdom that inspire her. It's like if Taylor Swift walked up to her and said something to her and she went, oh my God, you're right. Like there's just someone I see talking some sense into her that is making her realize like, oh my God, like I just need to do this one more time. And then I see her transitioning to another person. 2 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and Empress reversed. I see her being like, okay, this is my protege. This is my mini-me. Yep. They're going to collab. She's going to collab with this chick because she's going to be like, this is how they're going to get her to be the next Britney. And Britney is on board with this because Britney's going to be ghostwriting for this girl, allegedly, for entertainers only. But she's going to be ghostwriting for her, for sure. I see it. Yep. 9 of Wands, Queen of Cups reversed, and the Hierophant. And this girl is about to get into a huge scandal, like a huge little drama. And it's going to catapult her career. This girl's about to stir the pot. 9 of Wands, Queen of Cups reversed. I mean, it could be potential water signs as Queen of Cups, but not always. The Hierophant, it tells me that this person is going to get into some sort of like drama, and that's what's going to push her career forward. Yep, Queen of Swords reversed. Yep. From maybe something she did in her past or said in her past, or maybe an ex or something. But all I can tell you is this girl is going to get catapulted from some sort of drama. Page of Wands reverse. Saying something and doing another, or maybe like something problematic. I'm not sure. All I can tell you is this girl's going to get catapulted. Yeah, it's coming. She's going to hit a huge wave soon. I don't know who this is, but she's going to hit a huge wave. I have a couple of ideas who this could be, but she's going to hit a huge wave. 5 of Pentacles reverse. There's the apprenticeship card. Strength and 4 of Swords. Yep. Because Britney's going to relate to her in some way. Britney's going to relate to her in some way. She's going to be like, oh my God, I relate to you. I've had the same issue. The way the media treats you is the way the media treated me. Yeah. Yeah, Page of Swords reverse, 7 of Swords reverse, and 8 of Cups. I see her almost being protective, but also Britney's not stupid. She's looking for her way out of the industry. So she's being a bit strategic with this. So I'm going to leave it there. I expect one more hurrah when they're able to entice her. And then you're going to see her collab with someone. It's going to become her protege. And then you'll see her kind of wean off of that. There may be another Vegas residency eventually, or something like that, where she performs every once in a while. She's toying around with the idea herself because she does like to perform. But she might find another outlet to perform. Maybe she becomes a dance studio or something. I don't know. She might find another outlet. Because I still see her doing something performance-wise eventually. But yeah, after this last hurrah, a mini-me, I see her collabing with her and then transitioning to being her ghostwriter. That's her plan right now. So, but the label is not going to let her just do that right away. So it's going to be a giant negotiation process. You'll probably see the negotiation process happen for the next couple of months. And then all of a sudden, there'll start to be new stuff. Because Britney's not going to get her way with this. But she shouldn't, because I do think that she needs to be reminded that she's that girl. And she needs to remind the universe that she's that girl one more time. So, I see it. I think it'll be good. I have faith. I feel really good about this energy. I feel like Britney's going to kind of get into a place where she's going to feel comfortable and in charge. So, I'm not mad. All right, if you like those, make sure you join my YouTube memberships. A $5, $10, $50 tier. You get access to exclusive pick cards, story times. You can win a reading from me. Follow me on all my socials, Antphrodite everywhere. Hit the subscribe button down below. Join me in my YouTube lives. And until next time, bye, guys.